How'd your photos turn out? Wow, looks like you're well on your way to becoming a professional photomancer. Just keep snapping photos, and don't forget to say cheese. Hello again, Wizard. You have quite the eye for photomancy, and I just learned about an exciting opportunity I think you'd be perfect for. The Spiral Geographic Society of Marleybone is going to publish a new magazine. They asked me for talented photomancers, and I thought of you. Go find Hubbard Gardner at Marleybone. Show him some of your pics. I'm sure he'll want to use you for his magazine.
I know I said I wasn't going to take the pictures, but I needed to get rid of the quest, so we did it. The end. Next, let's head to Unicorn Way. I know I said I wasn't gonna do this either because there were a lot to do, but I kind of want to get these quests out the way. So first, let's talk to Diego.
Wizard, allow me to introduce the Ravenwood Duel Master.
Great.
Diego Santiago Rodriguez Ramirez III at your service, young wizard. Barbie tells me you wish to learn of the arena, yes? Ah, but the arena, she is not for the faint of heart. She holds a contest like no other, where wizards duel one another. Do not enter unprepared.
Oh, don't worry about that, because the next stop on our tour is the shopping district, where you can prepare for anything.
Uh-huh.
Greetings. My name is Diego Santiago Rodriguez Ramirez III, champion duelist.
We met.
The Duel Master bows with a great flourish of his cape.
The arena is a wondrous place. Students come here to hone their skills with magic, practice against others, and gain endless glory and fame. To try your hand against your classmates, enter the arena and step into the duel circle.
Good to know. I can look inside, but I don't think we're going to be battling anyone anytime soon. What do we got? Recipes, ticket vendor, decathon. Uh-huh. PvP arena. Yeah, he looks scary. Yeah, stepping away. So this is an area that we are not ready to go into because we need to get our levels up. So let's just continue on, shall we? Oh no, that was Abby. Abby was the unicorn. Okay, perfect. So it wasn't as bad. We do still need to get that Mistwood, and we need to talk to Sky for the pet palation. Any Mistwood while I'm out here? Wooden chest. Did the guy take it? No. Thank you. And what's this? Can I take that? No? Okay. And is there wood up here? Also no. Okay.
Why, hello there, my fine young friend. Have you by any chance participated in the dynamic display that is the Wizard City Pet Pavilion? It's a captivating cavalcade of prodigious proportions. Near this very spot are fine vendors of pets and pet provender. That splendid structure over there is the hatchery. The Pet Derby offers all manner of enticing entertainments and delightful distractions for wizard and pet alike. Intrigued by the fantastic world of pets, young wizard? Capital! But there's more to pets than snacks and games. They have special abilities. A good pet has eyes and ears far more sensitive than yours or mine. They can sense things we can't. An ideal trick for any scavenger hunt. I've buried metal rings in the commons and the shopping district. Want to see if your pet can find them?
This quest requires you to have a pet and guide it to each goal. If you have a pet, equip it from the pet tab in your spellbook. With a pet equipped, you can control it directly. Click the pet button on the bottom left of the screen, then press the pet mode button. Playing as your pet will make certain items and objectives available that weren't before. But likewise, pets can't talk to most people or engage in wizard duels. You can play as your pet until its happiness runs out. Replenish happiness by feeding the pet snacks. Now use your pet to find those metal rings.
Interesting.
Might I be of some service, educating you in matters relating to pets and their profound possibilities? The Wizard City Pet Pavilion has experts aplenty. They'll merrily monopolize your concentration with a wealth of useful information. Speak to all of them. You could start with my little green friend, Sir Nigel Higginbottom. He'll tell you more and set you upon the right path.
Must we? Fine. It's best to get this over with now.
Why, hello, wizard. Come to learn about training pets, have ye? Allow humble Nigel here to point you in the right direction. Over there you have the hatchery, where Dr. Perot can tell you all about developing your pet's abilities across generations. In these here shops you have Tennant and Lowe, who sell new pets and pet eggs, and Dusty and Jackie, who sell pet snacks. Go speak to each of the experts, and once your knowledge of pet raising is complete, I'll tell you how to win arena tickets by racing in the Pet Derby. And you can speak with my associate, Mr. Barker.
Now, my sisters never went to do the pet derby with their pets, so I wonder if it is worth something to consider.
Welcome to our shop. This is the finest assemblage of exotic pet eggs you'll find. We have an inventory that ranges all across the spiral.
Indeed. You'll not find a better selection of pet eggs anywhere in Wizard City.
The spiral, that is. Anywhere in the spiral.
Really? I had no idea.
I mean, the pets that they have. This is recipes. Where are the pets? Dude, give me the pets. These aren't pets. Who's next?
Oh, a customer! Come right in. We have all manner of snacks for your pet. Whatever you need.
After your pet completes a training game, it will be hungry. You can reward your pet with a tasty snack. The type of snack you feed it will increase its abilities in some fashion. The exact ability and how much it improves depend on the type of snack and how much your pet likes it. Different pets like different snacks, so you should try a variety of snacks and see what your pet likes best.
And you won't find a better selection of snacks anywhere in the spiral. Guaranteed.
Let's see. Level 1. No, thank you. No, we need level 9 or 10. Come on, people. I know what I'm doing here.
What are you waiting for? Take a seat in the hatching machine and we'll get started. Where's the other pet? Oh, my mistake. You're not a pet. Serves me right for not paying attention. That would have been a disaster. This is the hatchery, where pets can hatch new pet eggs. It's remarkable process. Simply stand on the sigil near the hatcher and choose 2 adult pets you'd like to use. Then press the hatch button. If 2 wizards want to collaborate, both must stand on the sigil. Each can contribute a single adult pet. When you've both pressed the ready buttons, voila! A new egg! If 2 wizards work together, they'll hatch 2 eggs. The egg will take after one of the original pets. Which pet and which trait? Who can say? Once the egg is hatched, your new pet is just a baby and needs to be trained and fed. You can train your pet with the mini-games offered in the Pet Pavilion. As you train your pet, it grows older and will develop new talents and powers. Pet talents help you in magical duels, while derby powers are used in the Pet Derby. Some rare pets are extremely powerful, with astonishing abilities. I really must get back to my work, so unless you're ready to hatch a pet...
Not ready. Bye-bye. Ooh, hatchery scroll, you say?
This is the hatchery, where pets can hatch new pet eggs. This remarkable process, simply stand on the sigil near the hatcher and choose 2 adult pets you'd like to use. Then press the hatch button. If 2 wizards want to the egg will take after 1. You can train your pet with the mini-games offered in the Pet Pavilion.
So that is just him talking to us again when we forget what he said. Hello.
I trust that your tour of the grounds and its services was as entertaining as it was educational. As I mentioned previously, it is my honour to offer a wide variety of fine and unique items in trade for arena tickets. You'll earn arena tickets if your pet does well in the Pet Derby, or you'll receive gold as a consolation prize. You can use arena tickets to buy things here, or from my friend Diego over on Unicorn Way. Mr. Barker will no doubt wish to regale you with information about the wonderful world of the Pet Derby, so I won't detain you any further.
Well there, my prodigious prestidigitator. What did you think of our Pet Pavilion? I trust that my admirable associates bent your ear enough? Now that you've seen what wonders the Pet Pavilion offers, I encourage you to take advantage of the ample assortment of delightful diversions to train your pets. Your energy governs how often you may train your pet. It returns over time, but if you need more energy and cannot abide, you may purchase an energy elixir from the Crown Shop. If you don't train your pet, it won't grow up. So it's very important to pay attention to your pet and train it as much as you can. If you've an interest in participating in the Pet Derby, I am just the fella you need to speak to. Just a moment, though. Before I set your precious pet upon the perplexing paths of our Pet Derby, I must ask that you avail yourself of the information provided in the 2 rule books nearby. One of the books is generous with guidance about practice matches, while the other volume summarizes those that are ranked. Go and peruse them at your leisure, and stroll on back to me when you're sufficiently schooled.
So many information.
In the Ranked Pet Derby, your pet will race against other pets with prizes such as arena tickets or gold. The last place pet receives gold, while the other pets receive arena tickets. Your pet's wins and losses are measured on your character sheet, and your pet will gain ranking in the Pet Derby based on its performance.
In the Pet Derby, you can race your pet in practice matches for fun, with nothing to gain or to lose. The Practice Pet Derby is a good way to learn the course and obstacles for each different track, and see which track your pet is best suited for.
Let me explain the basics of the Pet Derby so that I might enhance your experience. There's a lot to go over, so I recommend you make yourself comfortable and pay attention. You can race your pet in the Pet Derby by going to one of the 2 book pedestals in the Pet Pavilion. One is for practice matches, the other is for ranked derby races. Practice derby races are classed by easy, medium, hard, and epic. You can create a new match, or you can quick join a match that has already been created. You will see the cross swords icon in the upper right corner of your screen when your pet is in the queue for a Pet Derby race. When the race is ready, you will see a screen letting you go to the arena. The goal of the Pet Derby is to come in first, steering your pet past obstacles and using your pet's derby powers against other pets. You can control your pet with the arrow or the WASD keys. It will go forward on the derby track automatically. Side arrows will make it switch lanes, and the back arrow slows it. The up arrow cheers your pet, making it go faster. The space bar helps your pet bypass obstacles, jumping or ducking each hurdle. You must time it just right. Hitting an obstacle slows your pet. Your pet's position in the race is displayed in the upper left corner of the screen. Under the position number is your pet's time for the race and what lap of the race you are on. On the upper right corner of the screen, the racetrack shows flags indicating where all the pets are on the derby track. Your pet's flag is largest, and its color matches the position number. Your pet has a resource called morale, displayed on the bar at the top center of the screen. Cheering your pet costs morale. Your pet gains morale when it successfully bypasses obstacles. Cheering costs different amounts of morale based on the terrain your pet is on. The cost is based on the terrain type and your pet's attributes. The attribute used has its icon next to the morale bar. Your pet's derby powers are the round icons in the top center of the screen, just below the morale bar. You can click these with your mouse, or you can use the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 keys to activate them. Derby powers can boost your pet's performance, hinder other pets, put obstacles on the track, force pets to change lanes, or other tricks. You can mouse over a power's icon to see what it does. Effects on your pet appear as icons on either side of your pet. Helpful effects are on the left. Bad effects are on the right. A countdown timer shows how long each effect remains on your pet. Try to steer your pet through the floating stars. They will give your pet speed bonuses and give your pet temporary immunity from other pet powers. Avoid bombs and banana peels. Bombs will slow your pet down, and banana peels will slow and cause your pet to change lanes. And now that you've done your homework, it's time to play. I'll wager you can barely contain your enthusiasm, so step right up, ready your pet, and let's go!
Was anyone else listening? No? Would anyone or does anyone race their pets? Is it worth it? Let me know.
So here is your go-to source for anything you might need. Wands, robes, pointy hats, it's all here. You can also get better card decks, pet supplies, furniture for your dorm, new houses and jewels, or visit the magic mirror to change your look. If your gear lacks a little something, this is the first place you should come to improve it. But if you're light on gold, just come this way. So you're a young student, you don't have all the gold in the world. I know what that's like. But you still need gear, 'cause, you know, monsters. That's why you come to Old Town's Bazaar, run by Mr. Alex Silverfist.
Yep, that's me. If you have items you don't need, just come to me to put them up for auction, so that other wizards can buy them from you.
Alex Bazaar is a great way to turn all your non-school gear and things into gold. But another way to get good gear is to just make it.
Ah, yes, there's nothing more satisfying than a magic wand you carved yourself. Come see me when you're ready to learn the fine art of crafting.
And I think that ends the tour? I know, it's so sad. But now you know you can fish, craft, auction, duel, garden, walk, and something else. Photomance! I knew I was forgetting something. Oh, and buy stuff. You can do that too. Anyway, hope you love the tour. See you around, Wizard.
Thank goodness. So now, without further ado, it's now time to enter the streets.
Oh good, Professor Drake sent me another assistant. Hurry, this way. We can talk safely over here.
Where is he going?
Look there, Wizard. Do you see that device? It's a teleporter. If you use it, it will transport you to other teleporters on the street. You can get where you're going quickly.
Let's use this.
There. Much better. Hopefully you're more useful than my other assistants. Lazy layabouts just run off. My fellow students and I came to confirm the successful thwarting of the CYCLOPS rebellion. But there's a problem. The thwarting was unsuccessful. which should be impossible. Professor Drake handled this problem as any conjurer would. He summoned trolls and minotaurs to deal with it for him. But these lumbering trolls and minotaur warhorns don't seem to be working. They're just wandering around in circles. We could report that to Professor Drake, but I see a spark of ambition in you. Let's knock the sense back into these beasts ourselves, yes? That will certainly earn us some extra credit. You go battle trolls and I'll handle the warhorns.
Trolls, you say? And we have a guest. Wait, what does this guy have to say?
I don't care for these trolls. They keep making horribly mean, often inscrutable and poorly structured comments to strangers. For no reason, just to pick fights. They're making the whole community of Cyclops Lane really angry and toxic. Can you go teach these trolls some proper Ooh,
what's this guy?
Hey there, wizard. I see you've been helping out. Mighty grateful we are. Emerson and I have to stay around here to protect Nolan. Yes, but don't tell the boy I said that. Anyway, it means I haven't been able to go visit the armorer Rand Tamor to get my uniform patched up. If you see him out in the street, mind asking him to lend me a hand? Thanks.
Sure. Alright, let's defeat some trolls. And it's great that we have a friend here. Hi, Eric! 2 is better than 1.
You fight good. You're not as easy to capture as other students were. Now General Achilles let trolls go hungry.
Oi! One of the trolls came up to me and apologised for being so mean and saying me spear looks like a cheap fireplace poker. Hopefully, the trolls will be back under Professor Drake's control soon. In the meantime, though, at least they're being civilized.
Oops. Good.
What? The trolls summoned to defeat the Cyclopses have joined up with them and captured my student assistants? What did you do? Never mind, never mind. This is no time for recriminations. That will come later. Now we must figure out how this happened. Myth minions cannot just turn on their masters. It's against their code of honor, or laws of physics, or whatever. There's something strange afoot. I think our best course of action is to tell a grown-up. Report the situation to Professor Drake, while I remain and bravely hold the line. Make sure to mention that I'm still here, bravely holding the line while the other students are busy talking and getting captured.
You can get to Ravenwood and back quickly by pressing the mark button to set your location. Give it a try. Use the return to commons button to get back to the commons, and then head to Ravenwood.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, trouble on Cyclops Lane, something students. Oh, you're one of those fast talkers, aren't you? Lovely. Let me save you the trouble of breathlessly barking and dancing about like a dog reporting a mishap in a well. I already know everything, and I need you, yes you, to help me save Cyclops Lane. Are you up to it? Splendid. Then quickly, go to Victor Darkwood in the shopping district. He will give you an item of great importance. Bring it back to me.
Don't like that. Okay, what we're gonna do, yes, we have the location marked, but we still need to come back here to Cypress, so I'm going to go into my backpack, unmark my house. That way we have 2 locations marked, so it'll teleport us back to our house so we don't have to be running back and forth. To our dorm, I should say.
Welcome to Darkwood's Apparel Barrel, where shopping for apparel's more fun than monkistons in a barrel. Professor Drake sent you, eh? Which one? The mean one or the evil one? Cyrus? Aye. He's the mean one. The old Death Professor Malice there, aye. That's his brother. Always were a grumpy pair. Can't say I mind there being one less around these days. Anyway, here's the old Grump's package. All his laundry clean, pressed, and folded correctly. No matter what he says.
Perfect.
Well, that certainly took you long enough. No doubt Victor folded my robes improperly as well. Why do you continue raving about Cyclops Lane? The situation is well in hand. I sent an army of trolls to ensure as much. The trolls are revolting, you say? Yes, that is a problem, and it must be dealt with harshly. Take this note to Headmaster Ambrose at once.
I will not expel you. I realize Professor Drake takes particular umbrage at the trolls are revolting joke, but this is simply too far. You mean to say the trolls he sent to Cyclops Lane are revolting in the combative sense? Oh dear, he must remedy this at once. Don't worry, young wizard. Professor Drake may seem callous, but he is not his brother. Impress upon him the severity of the issue, and he will help. Oh, these are dark times, young wizard.
Oops.
I must ponder our next move.
All right.
You're still here? The trolls are rebelling, Captured some students, you say? Nolan behaving bravely? I don't believe you. Although, thinking about it, Wizard City is old and holds many ghosts with strange powers not commonly practiced today. It's not impossible such a spirit may have a way to enthrall my minions, though General Achilles would have neither means nor motive to summon one. What's that? Yes, Malastair would. I heard you met him. Well, he and Achilles are old comrades. Who knows what dark powers he gave the Cyclops? All I can do is guide you. Whatever my brother summoned to disrupt my magic will be with Achilles. Find it, destroy it, and save the students. Also, make sure young Master Stormgate doesn't get swallowed by his own humongo frog again.
If you marked your location, click the recall button to return to your mark.
Oops. I keep doing that. Ta-da!
Professor Drake said to tell me not to get eaten. I knew deep down he really cared, and he's trusted me to save Cyclops Lane. So then, if the students were kidnapped by trolls, and the trolls work for the Cyclopsi, then a Cyclops should know where the students are. Therefore, my first order of business is to have you go fight Cyclopsicles until one tells you where the students are.
Will do. Now, the trick with files, depending on what school the monster is, you always want to do the opposite, where nothing that is that school is less damage.
All right, the students are in the dark cave. We had the trolls deliver them. 'cause there's nightmares in there no sane Cyclops can endure.
Sweeney needs new armor again? You know those guard suits are designed to last 100 years. Somehow, that guy goes through them every month. First time, okay. He jumped down a dragon's throat to rescue a student. Understandably causes some wear and tear. But the 8th or 9th time, let's see if we can't make him something a little sturdier. I hear the armor of the skeletal warrior sealed in the dark cave is enchanted. And the suit coats of the rotting fodder are also pretty special. Defeat the skeletal warriors and rotting fodder, and bring back what you find.
Okay. Did we do what we needed to do? With everyone here, let me go to quest. We need to enter the dark cave. You too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me go to my spell deck and make sure I have all of the death traps there. Perfect. And since we now have our spells, we don't need to have the extras. So as long as you, like, you have the, do you have the death trap spell?
Mm-hmm.
So now you really don't need to have like the fire cat or the blood bat, the imp, like all of the other ones. You don't need them because you have your death set. All they're doing is taking away the pips that you can use towards the spells that is going to hit and make the battle go faster. So I
remove everything but,
that's not death. Keep the heartbeat one. And it's only because we don't have a death one yet. It didn't get dropped or we didn't buy it yet. So for now we have those extra spells in our deck. But you don't need to have them, they're just taking away time.
Okay.
So you should have death spells and life spells that heal you.
Yep, I have my pixie.
Yep. So now, next time we go into battle...
And I don't have a ghoul yet, by the way.
Okay. What did I do? Maybe a side quest. So now we can go into the dark cave and hit these monsters.
You have to get us out of here! Those zombie creatures have the talisman to dispel these bubbles. Get it from them, please!
That's new. We don't need her yet. We need these.
Fine. Take the talisman. Free the miscreants. But you will all be chow for the Great One, whose gaze into...
Oh, thank you! I thought for sure the spirits here were going to possess us and make us dance to catchy, upbeat music. It's my worst fear. I don't know what happened. The trolls just grabbed us and sealed us in bubbles to become vessels for the Great One. Whatever that means. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd very much like to flee in terror.
Dude, you rock! Did you see all these gnarly ghosts? Oh, yeah. Well, Cyrus said they were sealed in this cave by his bro back in the day. Something with power over the dead broke him out, though. Oh, I bet it was Malorn. Dude's always been jealous of my raw cool. Oh, you think Malice there did it? Didn't he blow up with the death school or something? Yeah, whatever. Going out to get some rays.
What? No. Pick that up if you can. Always get them. Whenever you see them, just pick them up. You never know when you're gonna get hit.
At last! Let me guess, Nolan sent you to do his work for him? That is such a myth wizard thing to do. Or maybe it's just him. I'll get everyone to safety, bind us back by Nolan, and we can discuss next steps. Everyone safe? Good. Now we need to finish the job the trolls and Warhorn started. We need to defeat General Achilles. I don't know what dark influence Achilles found in this cave or how it lets him disrupt control of Professor Drake's minions, but it doesn't matter.
I feel like it matters a little bit. We'll never get to Achilles' tower with those war horns on his side.
No, we definitely won't. Our spellbooks are gone, and they are not entry-level monsters. But our new friend here can do it.
Oh, that's an excellent idea I just had. Wizard, go fight war horns until they surrender. I'll stay here and protect the others.
Thanks.
Could you come see me? I need your help.
Perfect. I was gonna go to you anyway. One sec, what does Rosie want?
Hey, another problem with warhorns. One of them stole something from me when we were captured, something very difficult to replace. My maze book. Minotaurs guard labyrinths, you see, so they said they can't let me finish those mazes. So if you happen to be fighting them anyway, could you get it back for me?
Got it.
As they say, knowledge is power. I think it's about time you do some You go to the haunted cave. That is, if you're brave enough. Once there, search around the graveyard for where the Elder Seer is buried. Remember, a graveyard wouldn't scare a death student, at least not a brave one.
Ah, excellent. I can rework the enchanted metal of that armor into something even Sweeney can't break. And a lining made from those coats will provide a superior fit and comfort for the guard on the go. And done. Easy work when you have the right materials. Go take this armor to Private Sweeney. Tell him if he ruins this set, he needs to stop turning down all those promotions and take a desk job.
Oh, I didn't know those eyes move in the wall now.
Neither do I, that is creepy.
Finally.
You won't get past Colonel Romulus anyway. You just wasted your time. I saw you defeat the Warhorns, Wizard. But can you defeat Achilles himself? I hope so. He just hasn't been the same since that undead monster came in. I'll be honest with you. It scares me. Someone needs to save General Achilles from himself. Can you do it? Then go inside. But good luck.
Ah! You have been asked to enter a dungeon. To go inside, you will need to stand on that sigil next to the door.
Thank God.
One of you comes to face me at last. Know this. I see Cyclops Lane, but it was not my choice.
It was mine. No,
What?
down here, near the ground. It's me. Fear me. For I am a prince of Darkmoor, cursed to be a bunny, beaten by a vampire, then trapped between physical and spiritual planes. I am a ghostly vampire bunny, and I once tried to control Wizard City with my hypnotic gaze. Alas, I was sealed in a cage with the other undead. But Malice there destroyed our prison, sent us to cause chaos. And then his brother provided an easily swayed army of trolls and cow things. Sadly, yours is too keen an intellect to fall for my diabolical cuteness. So instead, sit them, General!
Oh, he's so cute.
So you brought Achilles to heal. Doesn't matter. As long as my influence remains over Cyclops Lane, I will never fade.
He's right, you know. His thralls keep him tethered to the physical world. But if he lost them, he'd fade back to the nexus twixt life and death. I'm telling you this because I never liked that bunny. I took Cyclops Lane as a distraction from Malister's plan. Whatever that is. We Cyclops are an honorable people, and I was honor-bound to Malister for saving my life from a rogue optometrist. Now, I'm honor-bound to you. The Great One sees the watching eyes, our security system, turning them into hypno-eyes to lull all the minions on the street, all at once. Even now, these crystal balls maintain his bewitching gaze. Destroy them, and his influence over this street will dissipate.
Off the top. Read this.
In its most rarefied form, myth is the magic of the mind, the energy of thought and imagination. But in its current application, the myth school is relatively young, relying as it does on fables and legends that needed first. Conjuration was discovered by a bard named Jack Stanley Kane, who sang a troll song so well, the troll came to life and attacked the audience. The performance received mixed reviews, but the monster summoning was embraced by everyone, from tyrants to toddlers, and remains in practice today.
Interesting. Now, this dungeon is good to farm for a anthem that is called Heart Seal, and that blade will give you 5 points of attack towards any school spell that you give. So if we want to, we can come back and farm this. I normally have held on to that up until Darkmoor.
Oh, I have a hollowed band that's literally only for one school and I can't wear it.
So we can come back and farm this dungeon, but I think for now let's just finish the street main quest. Oh.
This isn't the end of me, Wizard. I'll be back. Ours will be a rivalry for the ages. You'll see. One day, the Great One will return!
He probably won't return, and his thralls should slowly return to normal. I vow I will honor my word and restore order to this street.
Okay, let's go to him first.
The trolls and warhorns seem more docile now. I take it that means we were successful in defeating General Achilles?
More like this wizard was successful, bro. Doesn't look like you moved an inch since you got us captured.
Now let's not point fingers. We succeed and fail as a team. And I will report our success to Professor Drake as such. A team effort.
Whatever you say, Nolan. Wizard, you should head back to Sergeant Muldoon in Old Town and tell him Cyclops Lane is under control.
Yay! We completed this land. Now there's...
Before the Cyclops went mad, there was going to be a then fair. You know, everyone in fancy dress pretending to live in the past. That's what these tents were for. But I guess they barely started setting up before everything went off the rails. Then Fair is one of my all-time favorite events of the year. Can you convince some merchants in the shopping district it's safe to return? Ask Victor Darkwood about costumes, Lloyd Fallingwater about stands, and Pierre Gallopmain about prizes.
What do you got for me?
Hey, when the Manic Myth minions grabbed us, they also stole our spellbook so we couldn't fight back. Smart move, really. Otherwise, they'd have to deal with all this raw awesome. Or, rawsome, as I sometimes call myself. Anyways, I heard the warhorns saying they buried our book somewhere around here. No idea where, but I have a plan to find out.
How do you get the pet?
Mm-hmm. How do I look through?
Go into the book, go to the pet tab, and double click.
The gnarly thing is, though, I need a pet. They have the mucho sensorinos, yo, and could sniff out the missing spellbooks, right? You got a pet, right, my whiz? Want to send it out to search Cyclops Lane to find our buried spellbooks?
Oh, thank you! And see, it says right on the front, Maze Book, not Labyrinth, no guarding necessary. Silly warhorns.
This ain't the only Cyclops to go rogue. Notorious criminal Ius Maximus is lurking on this street as well. Stole the legendary Thunderhammer, he did. Not that legendary Thunderhammer. I mean the sculpture made by famous artist Pablo C. Thunder. It's worth more than I make in a decade, and that lanky lame-brain is probably using it to drive nails. He's likely just backing his old heart out down the street. Mind taking a look for me? If he's there, I'll get some guards to back you up.
Hey, Rand said I should take a desk job. Oh, no, that ain't me. I'm a man of action, I am. And now, thanks to you, I'm dressed for the part. Thanks, Wizard.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed us here on Cyclops Lane. We'll be back next time to finish whatever else is in here and move on to the next